Have you ever looked back at a relationship, or even just a powerful crush, and felt like you were possessed for weeks, months, maybe even years? She was the center of your universe. The feeling was electric, absolute. You were certain she was the answer to a question you had been asking your whole life. You rearranged your world for her. You would have done anything for her. And then it ended. And in the quiet, smoking ruin of it all, a horrifying thought begins to creep in. Looking back, you see the red flags you ignored. You hear the words you didn't want to hear. And the man you were during that time. You barely recognize him. He was frantic, obsessive, and blind. This leads to the most devastating question a man can ask himself. Was any of it real? Or were you just in love with a beautiful ghost you created in your own mind? That feeling of being utterly consumed by a woman, only to have it evaporate into confusion and regret, is not a sign of great love. It is a sign of a profound spiritual starvation. The brutal truth is that your obsession with her was never about her at all. It was a desperate attempt to feel a part of your own soul that you have exiled. Today, we will diagnose this condition. We will draw a clear line between true connection and the intoxicating illusion of projection. And we will give you the tools to reclaim the part of yourself you've been giving away, so you never have to be possessed by that ghost again. The first step is to admit the truth. That feeling you have is not about her. You have to look at the woman you've placed on a pedestal and confess that you don't truly see her. You see a screen, and on that screen, you are projecting a movie about everything you lack. That incredible sense of peace you feel with her, it's a confession that your own inner world is a war zone. You've made her a temporary ceasefire, an escape from the anxiety and conflict you live with every single day. Her peace is a mirror of the peace you have failed to build for yourself. That wild, adventurous spirit you love in her, it's a confession that you live in a cage of your own making, a safe job, a predictable routine, a life of quiet compromise. Her freedom is a painful reminder of the man you were too afraid to become. That sharp wit and intelligence you admire, it's a confession that you feel dull and uninspired in your own life. You are outsourcing your own creativity and vitality to her, hoping some of it will rub off on you. This is the core confession. She is not a magical being. She is a mirror showing you the most valuable parts of yourself that you have abandoned. The intensity of your admiration for her is the exact measure of how disconnected you are from yourself. Say it and mean it. The best things I see in her are actually the parts of me I miss the most. This admission will feel like a betrayal to your ego. It's supposed to. Acknowledge the resistance and do it anyway. Why do we do this? Why turn a woman into a fantasy? The reason is simple and devastating. Imagine your soul is a house. In a whole man, this house is furnished. There's a fire in the hearth. There are books on the shelves. There is life, art, emotion, and spirit inside. This is the work of what Jung called the anima, the feminine soul within a man. It's the source of your meaning, your creativity, your connection to life itself. But most of us were taught to be men by being told to lock up half of our own house. Stop being so sensitive. Don't be a girl. Man up. We were taught to reject our own intuition, our deep feelings, our creativity. So we did. We locked the doors. We boarded up the windows. Our inner world became an empty house, cold, dark, and silent, and a man cannot live in an empty house. The silence becomes a scream. The emptiness becomes a desperate, aching vacuum. This is the state of spiritual starvation. Unconsciously, a man in this state is not looking for a partner. He is looking for someone to furnish his empty house. He is looking for his soul. Then a woman appears who has just one piece of furniture that looks familiar, a laugh, a look, an idea, and his starving soul latches on and projects the entire missing interior of his house onto her. And what about her role in this? The truth is, it doesn't matter. She may be a manipulative person who preys on this emptiness. She may be a completely innocent woman who is confused by the intensity of your attention. But to focus on her is to miss the entire point. Her behavior is a secondary issue. The primary problem is the emptiness in you that gives her behavior its power. As long as the house is empty, it doesn't matter who is knocking at the door. Your work is to furnish the house. This is the central, life-altering truth. Her power over you is not her magic. It is the measure of your own inner emptiness. Your obsession is the echo of your own hollow rooms. This is not her fault. It is your work to do. You must move your own furniture back into your own house. This is a practical, step-by-step process. First, diagnose the addiction. You know you are in a projection if this is true for you. Be brutally honest. Your mood for an entire day hinges on whether or not she texts you back. You constantly check her social media, looking for a hit of connection. You excuse behavior in her that you wouldn't tolerate from any other human being. The thought of her leaving feels like a death sentence, like your life would have no meaning. This isn't love. It's the behavior of an addict. Recognize it as such. Second, name the drug. The next time you feel that obsessive pull, stop. Force yourself to ask the question, what is the specific feeling I am chasing from her right now? Name it in one word. Is it excitement, peace, validation, freedom? Pinpoint the exact quality you're trying to get from her. That quality is your drug. Third, become your own dealer. This is the most important step. Your job is to inject that quality in a microscopic dose directly into your own life. Do not wait. Do not plan. Do it now. If the drug is excitement, don't plan a trip. Go to a new coffee shop or listen to a type of music you've never heard before. If the drug is peace, don't wait for her to calm you down. Go for a 5-minute walk without your phone. If it's creativity, write one single sentence in a notebook. The act itself is small. Its meaning is monumental. It is a declaration to your psyche. I don't need to get this from her. I can make it myself. This will feel awkward and foolish at first. Your old self will scream that it's pointless. Do not listen. Every small, awkward action is a brick you are laying in the foundation of your new self. When you start doing this, something strange and terrifying happens. The light around her begins to dim. The goddess dies. The muse leaves. What does this actually mean in real life? It means the constant, desperate anxiety leaves your body. The obsession lifts. You stop checking your phone like a man dying of thirst. You start to see her flaws, her moods, her human reality, and you are no longer terrified by them. The magic feeling of neediness is replaced by something solid and real. Let's be perfectly clear. You are not killing your ability to love. You are killing the addiction you have been calling love. You are destroying your neediness so that you can finally connect with a woman from a place of strength, not from a place of hunger. What grows in its place is genuine appreciation. So, what does this actually feel like? It's the difference between the frantic energy of a gambler at a slot machine and the calm, confident warmth of a master craftsman building something beautiful. The obsession is replaced by interest. The anxiety is replaced by curiosity. The need to possess her is replaced by a genuine desire to see her flourish. It's the shift from thinking, I can't live without you, to knowing my life is whole and it's even better with you in it. This isn't less magical. It's the only real magic there is. The search ends, not because you found the perfect woman, but because you finally had the courage to come home to yourself. You furnished your own house, and a man who lives in a full house is never desperate again. He is finally, truly free.